Cindy here. In this video we're going to be reacting to what if Chris survived the bite of 87. And this video is made by Little Sparkles, as you can see right here. Shout out to this guy for making a really good animation, and there is going to be a blood warning, and this video is not for the young kids because it does contain some blood as well as some abuse and family drama. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. Oh, right. Forgot to mention, this is the Gotcha Life anime video style. What do you think happened, Chris? Well, Michael. What do you think would happen, Michael? You shoved your brother into a giant robot bear's mouth. Of course he's gonna get hurt. Okay. I'm gonna be like reading over the lines and all that, so you guys don't have to listen to, well, so you can listen and not hear. I'm not gonna be giving individual people voices because I can't really do many voices. I'm gonna pause the screen multiple times so I can read it out for you. Oh, right. We need to go. Now. Chris. Oh, right, Chris. The prank was turned on me. Good prank, Chris. He's not pranking you. Need I mention? I know it's meant. I know it's what that's meant to be it, but god damn does that look creepy. I mean, seriously. The blankless stare with blood dripping around the mouth, it just sounds like the villain of a bad horror movie. I'm also not going to do the multiple letters. I'm not the kind of person to do that. Chris? Mr. Afton? You may all see him now. My reactions are slow. Is he okay? He's okay, right? Yes, he's just in a coma for now. Mr. Afton, may I have a word with you? Sure. I'm sorry to say, but there's only a 25% chance of him surviving. I don't understand why he emphasized the M in that. Is he, like, trying to send a message or something? Okay. You can't be serious. This has to be some sort of joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. But if he does survive, he must be watched at all times. His frontal lobe has been seriously damaged. He would be able to form... He won't be able to perform proper words, and he would experience a total paralyzation of his cognitive ability and motor control. If you guys don't understand what's going on, the frontal lobe, scientifically speaking, controls a lot of the body's functions, like motor control, memories, dreams, that kind of stuff. So having your entire frontal lobe bitten off, or in this case, severely damaged, can cause paralyzation, loss of motor control, as well as cognitive ability. Why the hell am I shivering so much? Jeez. So that's what the nurse is talking about. Thank you for telling me this. What's going to happen to him? Is it serious? Visiting time is now over. Hours later at home, Is he, like, drinking beer or something? Dead? What? I'm sorry. It was an accident. Um, I'm sorry, Michael, but purposely shoving your little brother into a giant animatronic bear's mouth and you're calling that an accident? I agree with Mr. Afton here about it. His shocked expression. I mean, for booting up cold. His kid just said it was an accident. I mean, come on. An accident? Accident! I may not be giving individual people their voices, but I am going to raise my voice, decrease my voice, and all that other stuff when it's necessary. Like in this case, if I was a father and this had happened to my kid, yeah, I'd be shouting too. How do you call that an accident? I know the text doesn't emphasize the word that, but I'm adding my own little twist. It's not like I'm ruining the text or anything. How do you... I already read that. I don't see how that is an accident. See? I actually emphasized that one this time, too. I just said that word 3 times. I just said it a 4th time! God, I wish I knew how to do counters in the top corner of the screen. It was an accident. Yeah. I understand the guy's pissed and all that, but I wouldn't smack my child. I would punish him, yes, but I wouldn't smack him like that. If anything, physical punishments are frowned upon and are technically illegal in some places. So I guess giving him a smack across the face after seeing something idiotic is... I'm not saying it's fine, but it's better than other options. That was no accident. You put him in Fredbear's mouth. Next day at the hospital. Why did it make him sound like an animal? I guess the best way to mimic this sound is to act like my mouth is like filled with I don't know, plaster or something. Raw. This is a miracle. He is a real fighter. Yeah, I know. I feel bad for the kid, honestly. He didn't. Honestly, in my opinion, Michael is still a bit of a jerk. Either which way. You don't just put your brother's head into an animatronic mouth. Sure, you may call him a jerk and all that for scaring his little brother with a foxy mask. But that is, sure, as a young kid, it's traumatizing. And Chris is very young, or crying child. I'm just going to call him Chris because we don't really know his name, honestly. And if you see me shivering or something, if you see my body shaking, don't worry about it. I just had like a Coca-Cola or something. I had something with a lot of caffeine and causing my body to shake. You know, instead of my butt not expending any energy. You'll be able to take him home today. Not another nurse will bring him in with nurse will bring in a wheelchair. I'm not the best when it comes to reading. That's why I don't do videos like this. Just let go of my hand. Okay, scary dad eyes. Okay. William, I understand you're pissed and all that still, but don't swear around your kid. Come on. I mean, Chris is right behind you. Come on. I know your daughter is asleep next to your mom, but don't swear in front of your kids. Come on. Yeah, he is kind of overreacting a bit, I guess. If I just have to I just have to go into his shoes, metaphorically speaking. Yeah. A father who nearly lost his kid would become very protective of said kid. And when it comes to a kid that caused your other kid to be seriously harmed, having, I'm just gonna say their names. William Afton in this situation is his rage and all that is understandable. For God's sake, man, I should really stop drinking caffeinated beverages, knowing that this is what it does to me. Anywho, a father's rage after almost losing his kid because of another kid did something stupid. Very stupid and caused a serious injury to another kid. If I was in his position, yeah, I'd be super angry too. I mean, especially if that kid goes near the other kid. Talk about aggressive parenting. Or in this case, just being very protective of your kid. I'm not saying the F word. Did you just punch him? Okay. I understand he's pissed and all that, but god damn. You don't just punch your son. I mean, seriously. If anything, grab him by the shirt and put him in the chair. Don't just punch him. And I'm gonna read his text. You are forbidden from going anywhere near Chris. And honestly, that's what a typical parent would say in this situation. For understood? Yes. Putting his hand to his head to calm down is actually something I do. Whenever my dad is yelling at me for doing something I wasn't supposed to or not following the rules to the letter, I would do this out of frustration. It's natural for somebody to do that. It's also natural for a father to be protective of his son, who he almost lost. What's Daddy doing? That is wrong. Yeah. Elizabeth just saw what he just did, so yeah, that's understandable. You can leave now or whatever. Really? You're a nurse. This lady has to be one of the worst nurses on the planet. She sounds like an emo kid. Not even gonna lie. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. A few hours later, after they got home, Michael? You're kind of pushing your luck a little bit there. Really. He was jealous. Mom and Dad always gave you the attention I never had. I hope you forgive me one day. What did I say, Michael Afton? That's the expression of, oh crap, I screwed up. Does he hide in his closet or something? Nope. Okay, dude. Are you kidding me? First, you punch him. And then, later down the line, you kick him? What the heck? I may not be a parent, but as somebody who has actual parents who treat them like you're supposed to, this kind of stuff is... Nah, nah. That's a child support. That's a child protective services thing. Didn't I tell you not to go near Chris? Why did I almost say Frisk? I have Undertale on the brain. Yes. And what did you do? Look at me, Michael. Now, tell me what you did. I went near Chris. Okay, what? What on earth? Okay, hold up. Did he just cut his kid's face with a knife? The punching and kicking, you're not supposed to do that as a father, but this is just, no. No, I'm not even gonna try to justify that. What the actual hell is wrong with you, Michael Afton? Why did I say Michael Afton? I'm talking about William Afton. I understand that he wanted to punish him, but that's not how you punish a kid. I mean, come on. Where the hell did... Judging by where the blood is and all that, I would say he cut him around the forehead. But seriously, you don't harm your kid with a goddamn knife. And this is what I was talking about when I said that there's blood and all that. I mean, just look at him. Look at Michael Afton. He has blood covering his one side of his face, which is just ridiculous. See what I mean? Cuts. Cuts all over his face. And if I can... If what I'm seeing is correct, his left eye is also... He can't see out of his left eye anymore, if I'm correct. But then again, the animators could always have just forgot to put the pupil in. Everyone makes mistakes, even in animations, so... What about his... Okay, his leg... He also has a red bandage on his leg, so I'd say he also cut him in the leg. So, what the heck? Did Michael always have that cut on his shoulder? We really couldn't tell from now. Didn't mean to. Maybe if you actually acknowledged my existence, then this wouldn't have happened. Seriously, I understand the feeling of somebody not acknowledging you, or you feeling like you're not loved or something along those lines, because I know this is getting kind of personal for me, but my two little brothers had gotten cards from our grandparents and all that on a yearly basis. But 9 times out of 10, they would forget my birthday. And after years of that happening, I started feeling like they didn't love me as much as they loved the other two. But in this case, what my grandparents actually kept doing is they kept thinking my birthday was on the 11th when it's actually on the 7th. It's just a simple mix-up, so it's perfectly fine. I know they love me the same. But as somebody who I've gone through what Michael Afton is going through right now. Well, not with the cut face and all that other stuff, but not having a family member acknowledge your existence The only time my grandparents ever acknowledged my existence is when they were over or I was over there. 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't be able to talk to them and all that because whenever my parents were talking to them, I was either at school or playing with my friends. Oh, hello! Okay. Well then, talk about noticing a detail before it's actually revealed. Sheesh. What is he doing? Oh, he was washing his face. I thought he was putting some sort of makeup on. What? Yes, Mom? I was going to wake you up, but I found this and it worried me. Yeah, I can see how she feels. After almost losing her son, one of her sons, and then she goes to wake her other son up, who's in his room, supposed to be in his room asleep. She finds a rag, or is that a? I believe that's a pillow, or no, I believe it's more a rag. Either which way, she finds a once white cloth of some kind being red. Yeah, if I was in her position, I would get worried too. I'm fine, Mom. Just had a nosebleed. Okay, but please call me next time, okay? Okay, Mom. And what Michael Afton said about the amount of blood he lost, yeah, I know he kind of lied, but as somebody who had really bad nosebleeds as a kid, thankfully the problem has been solved because I had to get surgery to get my nostrils cauterized. I can still use them, but there's a blood vessel up here, somewhere up there, that was bigger than it should be, I guess. And whenever I would get whenever the season would change, or as a young kid, I picked my nose a lot. Young kids do pick their nose. I would end up hitting the vein, causing it to rupture a little bit, causing blood to come out, and it being really bad. As somebody who had really bad nosebleeds as a kid, that amount of blood loss, yeah, it can happen, but under extreme circumstances. Michael? Yes. Okay. Dude, I know William Afton isn't the best father and all that, but, dude, I was expecting him to tell his son to have a good day, not give him the death stare, or the death glare. Can he not, how far does he have to stay away from Chris? Because he said don't go near Chris. But what is William Afton's definition of near? And my definition, near, is like my dog behind me. That's perfectly fine. But if he's across the room from me, he's like directly behind me. Really, dude? Just plastic. Stop going through my trash. I mean, what the heck, dude? Hey, big guy. Ah, crap, you can't see. See? He was right behind me. This big guy was right behind me. Don't worry, I wasn't smacking him around. He has such a big booty sometimes. Not sometimes. He's just a big old love bug. So I gently pop him on the butt a little bit. You know, just slight taps. Just to let him know I love him. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get the toy. Go get your toy, Cole. Dude, bring me the toy. Come on. Baby, give me the toy. swear, watching Sadie and Colt play is like watching a flippin' chihuahua trying to play tug of war with a frickin' German shepherd. Oh, thank you. This is the toy. Yates! Hey, big guy. Okay, buddy, go lay down. Go lay down. Go get Steven. Go get Steven. No jumping! Dude, no jumping! Come on! Colt just tried jumping onto my chair. I love you, buddy. I love you. Go get Steven. Go, down. Buddy, stay down. I got a video to make. Come on. Go. Go. I'm done. Go. Go lay down. Dude, go lay down. Come on. I'll play with you in a little bit. I have a video to make. Michael? How's Chris? He's doing well. He's eating. We should probably go. The guys are probably getting impatient. Yeah. Are you still pissed at Michael? How could I not be? He put the kid's head in Fredbear's mouth. You mean Chris? Who else do I mean? Sorry. Who else do you think it was Sid? Firstly, don't call me Sid. Secondly, I said kid. Oh, okay, this guy is aggressive. Do you really want to fight? Are these two bots ready to duke it out? Was you two fighting or something? No. Sure, it looks like it. We haven't been fighting. Unlike you, our parents aren't strict. Because of Michael, I'm moving. To be fair, I understand the parents' idea and all, a parent's mindset about what the hell happened when it comes to Chris. For the safety of their kid, yeah, if I was a father and I had a kid and a wife, and my kid's friend had nearly killed his brother, yeah, I'd be moving away too. This is a completely what his parents are doing is completely understandable and completely justified. Because of me? I don't want to hear your voice, Michael. Shut up. Okay. Hello, dude. You and Michael and your friends scared the crap out of Chris with those stupid Freddy Fazbear with your Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica masks. But I understand the rage about Michael putting his brother's head inside of a giant animatronic bear. But speaking of that animatronic bear, physically speaking, in real life, the bear wouldn't have been able to do that. The only way an animatronic mouth could do that much damage to a kid's head, is if there's like a pneumatic actuator that's the size of my from my elbow to my hand, with 2 generators pumping out like 1,000 pounds per square inch of air pressure, just to be able to do that to a kid's head. That would be way overkill for something like a Chuck E. Cheese style animatronic. If anything, the pneumatic actuator is like the size of my hand, just my hand, not all that big. All I need to do is open, move a small amount of plastic and metal. You don't really need that much PSI to do that. I'd say about 10, maybe 5, maybe 10 pounds per square inch. That's like at max you need. And this information is coming from MatPat and some of my research as well. I'm sorry, I don't remember it being my idea. Whose idea was it then? If it wasn't Michael's idea, then whose was it? Oh, I didn't catch that. What the heck? And you aren't the one with a abusive father? Yeah, I've said some stuff like that. Well, not like that, but said something in a situation like this before where I was trying to keep something a secret and then spill a little bit of information. And the expression on this dude's face is understandable. It's all angry and he's just like, eh. Everybody goes from like, this guy was rather chill, this guy was just like, what the heck's going on? He's like upset, but he's not super angry, I guess. This guy is relatively chill, honestly. This guy's pretty chill for the situation, to be honest. I mean, if my friend accidentally put his brother's mouth into a giant animatronic bear and it happened, I would have a mixture of emotions. I'd be super, like, uncomfortable around him because of the fact that he almost killed a kid. But I would keep that to myself, at least. Because if he had murdered a kid, like in the actual timeline, then I would be more like the red guy. The guy with the red arms. The red straps, or whatever the hell he's wearing. I'd be more like him, honestly. Super aggressive, not wanting to be around the guy. Completely understandable. What? Michael? Is that why your hair is different today? Yeah, his eye, he has an eye patch over his eye with a hair covering it? Of course there's something wrong with his eye. No, it's just a hairstyle change. Plus, I said that so you all will shut up. Talk about trying to dodge the bullet that's been fired, I guess. And you shouldn't joke about that, Michael. And yeah, I would say that too in a situation. If he's I haven't had abusive parents or anything like that. But I understand the seriousness of abusive parents, not because I've experienced it, but because I've read about different stuff like that and read how it affects kids who've been abused. 9 times out of 10, they get traumatized, they end up becoming antisocial, and all that other stuff because they don't think they can trust anybody. My mom has a psychology degree, so if I need to ask her about anything psychological related, I can just ask her. And she has a master's degree in psychology, which is like the highest degree you can get. Man, this video is really long. Maybe I should cut out my tangents. Weird. Why are they blushing? This is happening over the intercom, but I would make some sort of like weird mechanical voice, but I'm just gonna like... Maybe I should do a slightly mechanical voice. Fine, I'll just do a regular. Michael, Tanner, Connor, and Cindo, please make your way to the headmaster's office. I decided to add a bit of a gravel or something audio sounding to it anyway. Now that you're all here, I've thought about it, and I need to expel you from this school. 2 things. 1, I understand her reaction, honestly. But I wouldn't expel everybody from this. I would just expel Michael, honestly, if I was the headmaster in this situation. You know why? He was the one who actually put his brother's head into the animatronic mouth. He was the one who actually did it. The other kids, I wouldn't expel them because they didn't actually do anything. They were there, but they didn't actually do anything. If anything, I would suspend them for like a week or so. Maybe more. I wouldn't expel them. The only one I would expel is Michael. What? Why? Understandable. For the safety of the students, now get out. Secondly, dude, really? You're the one drawing all this. Why didn't you give the freaking lady any eyes? I mean, seriously, she has no eyes. Look, she's no flippin' eyes. I mean, come on. Is she blind or something? See the other guy? The guy who was next to Michael when that guy was screaming at him? See this guy right here? This is the pretty chill guy. This guy is the super aggressive one. I'd be more like him in this situation. And I'm most likely to get my butt handed to me, but I'd be protecting somebody I consider a friend. This is all your fault, Michael. How is it my fault, huh? Whatever you say. Whatever you say. What the hell, man? Quite honestly, yeah, I'm definitely this guy. Definitely, I'd get my butt handed to me. What? Want to go out? Do you want to go out? Go get Steven. Go tell Steven. Go tell Steven you need to go out. Go tell Steven you need to go out, Dippy. Come on. Go tell Steven. If you need to go out, go tell Steven. Go tell Steven if you need to go out. Let's finally see what you were talking about earlier. Yeah. Quite frankly, his reaction is quite justified about his upcoming reaction. Yeah, in that situation, I would definitely be like, if I was in his situation, I just saw a guy whose eye is gone, or just he doesn't have a pupil in one of his eyes, I'd be a little freaked out, especially if he had a pupil the other day. Ugh. Dude, you forgot to put on your eye patch. And he's crying. Oh, crap. Michael, put Chris in the wheelchair and strap him in. What happened? Seriously, what happened? Did Crying Child try to get out of the chair or something? I legit have absolutely no idea what happened. Was he on the couch and he fell over off the couch like a kid rolling in his sleep? Michael, we have to go now. Where were you? As any parent would tell you, the worst things happen when you turn your back for just a moment. For what? I know you're upset, Charlie. Clara? I know you're upset, Clara, but it wasn't my fault. Oh, really? I told you to watch him this week, and the next week, I'll watch him. This is your fault. How is it my fault? Unlike you, I have a business to hold up. The same business that almost got our son killed. Yeah, quite frankly, I would say that Michael, well, I, not Michael, I say that Mrs. Afton is perfectly justified in this situation. Fredbear had a malfunction, Henry knew, but I didn't. So now you're gonna push the blame onto Henry. You built them. Yeah, if for those of you who don't know, Henry didn't make the Fredbear and Spring Bonnie animatronics. They're actually made by Afton Robotics. If that last name Afton rings a bell, Mrs. Afton, William Afton, Michael Afton, Elizabeth Afton, Crying Child, aka, well, the other Afton kid. There is no canon Afton name. Well, all we know him as Crying Child. That's his canon name because there's no other name we can go by. This is the Afton family, and William Afton owns Afton Robotics as well as being a partner in Fredbear's Family Diner, where Fredbear and Spring Bonnie are the stars. Fredbear's Family Diner, Fredbear, that kind of stuff. So you are quiet because you know I'm right. What is he doing? What? He just smacked his wife. Okay. Hold up. I know he's an abusive father, but is he an abusive husband too? You're the Aftons, right? Yes. We couldn't save your No! You lied to me! Not my baby boy! Something I really don't understand is why did why did he have to die even though he survived the fight at Freddy's? I mean, come on, well, Fredbear's. But seriously, why the hell did the artist and the storyteller decide that Chris still had to die? I mean, for God's sake. I understand that he died in the canon, and that him not dying will just throw off a ton of the lore, but dude, this is a fan project. You can do what you want. If you want Michael Afton to die inside of a spring Fredbear suit, you can. That's just something else. Sorry. Okay, okay. Okay, two things. One, why the hell is Michael Afton's eyes bleeding? Not Michael. William Afton. Why the hell is his eyes bleeding? I mean, seriously, what the hell? Dude, are you okay? Your eyes aren't supposed to... You're not supposed to have blood coming out of your eyes like you're crying. And secondly, why the hell are you abusing your kid? He was nowhere near it. He was nowhere near Chris when, you know, if anything, Chris is dead because of William Afton. Because he was supposed to watch his child, but he had to go to work, and his kid died because he had to go to work. I mean, seriously, why the hell? If I was in not Michael, but William Afton's position, I almost lost a kid to a business that I helped create and an animatronic that I made. Wanna know what I would do? I would shut down the store, just get rid of the animatronics. I would just shut down the restaurant, temporarily, of course, and just get rid of the animatronics there. Because, well, Spring Bonnie didn't really do anything, so Spring Bonnie can be safe, can still be used. But I would definitely get rid of Fredbear. And I would take him to the back room, tear him apart, and then redesign him. You know, to where you can't have a kid's head shoved inside of it. Go with like what Freddy's design. His mouth doesn't open far enough for that to even happen. Go with the Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment designs. Go with those. No one has to worry about their brains getting chopped in half or anything like that. However, if my kid almost killed my kid, and I was able to keep my son, my son's son, Chris survived, and then he died on my watch, I'd be super pissed. But I wouldn't beat the snot out of my kid. If anything, I know this is a bit extreme, and it throws the whole lore out of the window, my grief would be because of my decisions, and I'd take a gun and then shoot my own brains out. It's pretty dark, but it is kind of his fault that Chris died in this. He was supposed to watch his son, who, quite frankly, cannot be unattended. Why the hell did his tears go from red to blue? That's it! I'm leaving! I'm taking Elizabeth with me. Why not take Michael too? Clara? This is why I said Mrs. Afton should take Michael with him. With how mentally unstable William Afton is, with how he obviously is mentally unstable, I wouldn't leave any of my kids with him. I wouldn't even leave him. I'll just leave him after. I would take Chris, Michael, as well as Elizabeth, and get the hell out of there. Because, as Mrs. Afton said, William was the one who built Fredbear. And quite frankly, I would get a divorce, and after the divorce, I would sue his ass for almost killing my kid. Okay, what is he doing? What's going on? Did he just... Okay, I know I said if I was William Afton in a situation I lost a kid at my own hands, I'd shoot my own brains out. I was not expecting that to happen. At all. I was not expecting Michael to kill himself. But frankly, if I was in his position and I got abused by my father for years on end, I would probably resort to that too. Quite frankly, I wouldn't have shoot myself. I wouldn't have dealt, after like the first year or two of dealing with that bullcrap, I would have just packed my stuff and leave that house and then go back to his mom. Go to his mom. I wouldn't deal with almost 5 years or so. Yeah, William, I know you're upset about losing both of your kids, but can't exactly feel bad for you. You were abusing your son for years after you lost your other son. What the hell do you think was gonna happen? Him just to take it and then leave him, stay alive until his adulthood and then just move out? No, he's either gonna run away or he's gonna kill himself. I mean, come on, this is your fault. You lost both of your kids, all of your kids actually, because your wife left you with your other kid. One of your sons died, the other one you abused for years, and then he kills himself. Of course, this is his fault. This is obviously William Afton's fault. Because why On God's green earth, would he be... Yeah, this video is definitely not for kids. Yeah. If you're wondering why I don't question why well, Chris's mother has black tears and why everybody else has normal color tears, there's a simple explanation that isn't ridiculous. She was wearing mascara or some eyeshadow, and the color of her tears is mixed with the color of the eyeshadow, causing the black tears. William? Okay. I was trying to read that. Henry, what are... Care to explain why you tried to make all of this my fault? I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously he's trying to lie out of the situation, but he actually... If you pay attention, he flat out said that Henry knew about the malfunction and Michael didn't. Oh no, Michael. There's so many Aftons in this damn family that I can't keep track of them all. William Afton flat out said that he didn't know that Fredbear had a malfunction and Henry did. However, Henry somehow overheard. He either overheard or Clara. I'm just gonna call her the mom. Just make things easier. Mom probably told her. Elizabeth's mom obviously told Henry and all that. You've always been a bad liar. Clara told me what you said and did at the hospital. Why on earth would you even think about slapping her? I know you have anger issues, but that's gone too far. Yeah, wanna know what else? Slapping his wife was the least of what he did. I'm not saying that what he did was good or bad. I'm not just saying that him slapping his wife in any sense is acceptable. But Michael Afton killed himself because of the abuse of his father. So... And to blame me? You made them, William. I thought we was friends. Obviously we aren't. Well, obviously we aren't. Okay, dude. Fine then. I'll take over the company, and you're fired. You can't do that. I think I just did. But that's my company. Do you really think you can still own a company after that accident? Well, that incident? The kid died. Your kid died. If they continue to let you have the company, then they would have a bad reputation. And obviously, they obviously don't want that. So they gave it to me. Legally speaking, they can do that. I'm sorry, William, but this is the end. The end of their partnership and the end of their relationship, that is. If I was you, I wouldn't contact me again. Okay, shut up, phone. Clara is living with me and blank till just gonna put blank there because I have absolutely no idea what the hell he's saying. Claire and Elizabeth is going to be living with him until they can get back on their feet. Basically. Goodbye, William. What did the other kids do? Did they run or something? Yeah. The two kids left. It's too quiet. I hate this. Okay, let me just explain what the hell Michael did. Given the fact that Michael Afton in the official lore is not an idiot, of course he's everybody makes dumb decisions and trusts the wrong people. I'm like, honestly, Michael, why the hell would you trust a robot? A robot. A flippin' animatronic that could be programmed in any way. Why the hell would you trust a robot like Circus Baby? Especially since the other animatronics there, not Fred Bear, but Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, as well as Ballora, all try to kill you. By association, you should always be wary or just outright not trust any of the animatronics there because they might all want to kill you. I'm just saying that Michael Afton made a dumb decision, but he's not stupid. I mean, come on, he put two and two together that his father had killed the kids in the missing children's incident, and pretty much every other child who died was from William's hands. So he tries to pull back on undo what his father did. Hence the phrase, "I am gonna come find you," from the bonus, video or scene or whatever from the game. I believe it was in FNAF 3. In this, anyway, I was rant over. What he did is he knew that if he just killed himself, William Afton wouldn't get charged with anything like that. But if we notice what Michael did, he didn't hide the wounds, he didn't kill the blood or anything. And Michael obviously knew that his father's fingerprints were on him and on the gun. Because why the hell would a kid have a gun? I mean, seriously. Michael Afton clearly took his father's gun, and then since it's his father's gun, his fingerprints are obviously going to be on that too. So it's gonna make his father look like he killed him. And with the wounds and all that already on his face, the cops will put two and two together, the wounds, the gun. Yeah, they're going to find out that the father is a psycho and then arrest him. You're under arrest, Michael Afton. Is that another cop? Why isn't she wearing a hat? And more importantly, why the hell don't they have eyes? William saying, "This has to be some sort of mistake. I didn't kill Michael." We found multiple injuries on Michael with your fingerprints on him. Like I just said that. And the gun. William Afton can't really do anything. They have solid proof that he was the one who killed him. Michael Afton killed himself with his father's gun. But seriously though, I swear to God, I swear to God, if William Afton gets out of prison and goes after his family or something, if he does anything else to his family, I will just, I'll find a way to Are you okay, Mommy? I'm just tired. Everything is fine, sweetie. The heck is she playing with her toes? Okay. As an artist, why the hell? The person gave them eyebrows, but no eyes. Give these people some eyes, for God's sake. It makes them look like freaking creatures from hell. Ugh. Is that Daddy? Nope. Oh, God, I love the mother's reaction. She's like, nope. Dude, leave me alone. I have a video that I need to make. Yeah, well, at least she's safe now. And that's the end of the video. There are a bunch of other videos with the same title as What If Chris Survived? What If Cece Survived? So, I'm sorry for this video being long, but I'm not going to cut anything out, because a lot of the stuff I said was in context, and quite frankly, yeah, sorry about that, I accidentally hit the stop recording button, and quite frankly, what I said when it comes to the context of the video is understandable, I guess. About Chris and about literally everything in the video. With Chris almost dying and then ended up dying after his father left for work one day. Yeah. That's the end of this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like this type of content, be sure to like this video down below. More likes on the video means I will be making more content like this, reacting to other YouTubers' fan-made Five Nights at Freddy's creations. And this is Cinder, signing out. Goodbye!